into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Rams.
First down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
The target that time, Michael Thomas, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now Allen. They'll set up a
Get it, ball. Get it, ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
The intended target there was Gabriel Davis.
That'll bring up second down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And again, it's Allen. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Oh, come on, babe.
And he stopped immediately there. A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now left side on the swing pass. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a
Take 5 years to
coming up.
That's a good job there
Selecting
by
through
the
the damn
corner.
ball.
We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Huh?
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get.
Oh, I'm gonna fix this for you. Give me a second, all right?
They get 9
Give
yards
just a
there,
second.
and they get a first down.
My bad, my bad.
On play action, Allen.
Good shit, baby.
Caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25
Damn,
yards.
Josh Allen, stay tired.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Allen going to try and keep it. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
Brings up
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Give me a faster slot than Beasley was.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Rams 7, Bills nothing.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida.
Ah,
He's
get it,
gonna run into
in
a
there,
brick
boy.
wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play.
Gotta get it
And what
in.
to do now on 4th and goal?
4th and goal.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to
Come on, that big boy, babe. There you go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Zach Moss, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has score. It's 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of.
Get him, B.
So
Get him, B.
guys now would look at it and say, we get them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Barkley not able to get away on the first down run as he'll be stopped for a loss of a couple.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Now this time, Carl throw. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Pick.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Gets through, and now an opening. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Carr. The killer here, it's complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Carr completes it, and he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line.
No, Barkley, you won't catch him.
Yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Okay. Yeah, they barbecue. Yep. No, I missed it.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Saquon Barkley.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Until I build this line, you don't even smell that damn Wildcat.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Barkley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Saquon Barkley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams have taken the lead. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. To throw, it's Allen.
Ooh, good snatch, baby.
40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love Zach Moss coming out of the University of Utah. He was a kid who grew up in the state of Florida and comes out of a famous football
Get out of
family.
Oh,
you can see the
hard.
lines when he plays. Strong, determined, excellent vision, contact balance, and good patience as a runner as well. Many question his long speed, but I wouldn't worry about that a heck of a lot. Watch him eat up 5, 10-yard runs, and by the end of games, often over 100 yards.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Being chased down.
Damn it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Micah Kiser able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
Good kick. Top it up, baby.
That time gets 12 yards back. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Oh, come on.
Let's see who this is on. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that
Weird
was pretty
shit
easy.
going on.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to air one out.
Give me that shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cross. Oh, get out of the way. Crossfield. Crossfield.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. trying to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Get on it. Oh, my God. That's horrible. Didn't he?
That sort of goes without saying. That's the risk of running the option play. You can put the ball on the ground. They did there and turned it over.
So true, because you've got so many different decisions that have to be made. Are you handing the ball off inside, or are you just keeping it yourself, or are you pitching it to your trail guy? And sometimes you get caught in between.
Oh, come on. We can pick that all day.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Operating
Get him out.
Carr. And that'll be
Hey, look at that.
incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Carr.
Come on, man. That motherfucker killing y'all.
This one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, as the first half is winding down, and the Rams add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Rams 21, Bills 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Finding Knox there, complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
10 at the 47-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And
that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game, a really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it, or is that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go again here.
Wrong way. Oh, man.
As they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 2 yards on that play, and the Bills will move the chains.
37-yard line.
of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Speed around the corner. Look at the wheels.
And some room
Look at
to
the
work.
wheels. Whoops.
Come on, bring it, baby. Right home for a Bills touchdown. Matt Breida, 63 yards. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here, he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Bills 18. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Sweet.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Good tackle.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, Barkley.
Good tackle, Edmund.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
The last
Let's
run
get this
got
pick.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Get this pick.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson.
That's his ass. Oh, yeah.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Got him.
And he will be
That ain't it.
very close
That
to
ain't
the
it.
first down, but I see the close
Nope.
fist of the referee.
No,
And that
we might
means
be back.
4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
They'll run with Barkley.
Should have nano
He's
blitz.
got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, Los Angeles.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Let's go.
Barkley.
That's my bad.
And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. That one good for 33 in the first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run on first down. Barkley.
God damn.
He'll get into the
That nigga single-handedly when they shit for the air.
Touchdown.
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a
What's
little
going
bit of time
down
off the
flash?
clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Allen.
Ooh,
It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flushed out right.
The pass. Good shit. All right.
Tight end making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One little funny ass zone, boy.
Allen now looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, get offside.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen.
Ooh.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Allen now to throw on 3rd down.
Motherfucker.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Allen to throw once more.
Man.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. Fighting through it, he's got space. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, LA.
Fucking ridiculous.
Saquon Barkley, 55 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point.
I understand the nigga was in the zone. He just got out the zone.
And that'll make this a 3-score game.
Fucking bullshit every day.
17. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Good shit, baby. Let's go.
Oh,
he's still in this.
Right, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 75 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
And they'll get him down after a pickup.
Run the fucking nano blitzes, bro.
Oh, that's one to warm the
Blitz
hearts
with
of
the nano
all those
blitz.
old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Come on, make that bitch fumble.
Take
Fuck.
him down. The Bills get to him.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Carr. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
I'm about to say, I know that motherfucker ain't catching on 3 niggas. That's just fucking Cooper Kupp.
There, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. To throw again on 2nd down.
Get him, Knox. Get him, Knox. Oh!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it
I pressed square. See him cut it, he laid it down.
That time. So the line of scrimmage
It was gonna be a
all
killer.
the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Get him again. Let's go. Let's go.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Come on,
Throw on first
Mike.
down there, but it's incomplete.
I don't know if
So
there's a
that's the intended
swing.
target. And now it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone's expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down?
I thought he hit
You're a
it.
little off balance.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The kick by Bass is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago.
Get him. That's what I'm talking about.
String together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
Make that bitch put it on the ground.
That up is a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
32-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Hike it. Oh, shit. Let's go.
It's Carr.
Pick. That's what's up.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Good shit, baby.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run.
Boy, right there,
and
Donald.
he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Oh, my God. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to fuck this little field position up.
Cole Beasley, the intended target. Make it 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Allen to throw.
Got him. Oh.
To the tight end Knox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun.
Man, I should have put Moss in
Not
there.
able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the Rams' 6-yard line.
They run again with Breida. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The tackle made.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring a touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
They're going to try and go for it. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. 34. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
2 niggas to fall.
They felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
1 yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now a toss right to Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And they will stop him short of the marker. Well, there is a flag here, but if this is on the offense, and I think it is, they'll obviously decline it.
Ball's anyway.
Down to the I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3. What did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions. All right, you know, versus win, no win, if it's a possibility, whatever it is. And they give a number to the head coach. This is where I'm good from, between here and here. Maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So for L.A., they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.